Hey, we're Betsy and Buzz. It has been a busy few weeks out here in Montana. Let's get into the roundup. This video is a lot of Buzz building a shed on our property, and he went camping. The Northern Lights Eden came out to watch. Okay, here we go. Remember to like and subscribe for more.
Alrighty, welcome back to the channel. It's been a big few weeks here. So we've closed on the house, we are moved in. I've since went back and, got all our stuff from Ohio and then was in the accident and still dealing with all that stuff at this point. But I'm back here now, and I think it's time we start making this house our own. The only thing that really we have to address immediately is the color of these walls. What I ended up going with is Rainforest, which is also a Bear Dynasty color. So that is going to be the color of all the walls in the main living space. We're not going to do the bathroom, the laundry room, or the bedroom yet, because we're still undecided on what exactly we're going for in there. But yeah, so this green is going to be the entire living space, kitchen, hallway, and out here in the living room. I think the first thing I got to do is, now that we got some of our furniture in here, just to make it livable for the past few days, I just need to get everything kind of pulled away from the wall, start doing prep, and taping off what I want to tape off, and then start cutting some lines. Alright, so given that we're in such a small space here, I think the best thing to do here is just to kind of do this in phases. So I've got everything moved out from the walls here in the living space and the dining room sort of area. And I think I'm going to go ahead and just start painting and cutting all this in. And then we just got some stuff here in the kitchen that we have to move away and move some of this stuff. But I think at this point we can probably just go ahead and start prepping everything. So I'm going to take off all the receptacle plates and start taping off what I want to tape off. Well, that's first coat all the way around. Definitely gonna need a second, but I'm rather digging it.
Hey, do you like the new house, Maple? We're getting there. Just got a new TV.
Good morning and welcome back. Well, it's been a pretty chill, laid-back weekend. We didn't really do much, so we didn't really film a whole lot. Just kind of worked around the house and stuff. I think what's on the agenda for this week is out here on the property we only have the house and the camper, and we need some exterior storage. So I think this week I'm going to be building an 8x10 storage shed, and it's probably going to go right here somewhere on the property just off the driveway, because now that I don't have my Promaster, I need a place for all my tools, because all the tools do not fit into Stella, and it just doesn't make sense for me to be hauling all my tools around in a vehicle like that right now. So Red Lodge and go to the lumber yard. But right now, the main concern is the battery on Stella is dead, and I think it's because it sat for a couple of days, and it's the battery that was in it when it was in storage in Ohio. So I need to get it jumped, drive it into Red Lodge, get it tested. If it's bad, buy another battery, and then we can go on from there. So I'll give it a shot. Okay, well, I got her jumped, but it doesn't necessarily mean the battery's good. All right, we are emptied out. We're gonna head into Red Lodge, see if I can get this battery situation figured out before we start dealing with the lumber. All right, verdict is in. We had a dead battery on our hands, which makes sense, to be honest. It was sitting in storage for 6 months back in Ohio through the winter, and then I drove it out here. I've been driving it every day, and then it sat for a couple days over the weekend, and yeah, so nice new battery. We're on our way. Alright, well, we are all loaded up. I was only able to get about half of what I needed. Just Stella's a beast, but she definitely can't haul what Franny could. So I got half of what I needed. Now we're heading back to the house. Might even get started on this thing today. All right. Well, after some discussion, a bit of change of plans, I think we finally settled on where we want to put this thing. The only problem is the best spot for it is right where the camper is. So what I think we're going to do is unload everything. I'm going to go ahead and just sit it out on the ground right here, and then I'm going to hook up the camper. Pretty sure Stella will pull it out of there and I can at least move it around. So we're going to try to hook it up, push it up closer to the house. It'll be better for guests and stuff coming to stay with us anyway. So this is like one of the best flat spots. Our big issue is the entire property is basically on a hill. And I probably don't come across the camera very much, but our whole property just kind of slopes to the northeast. So finding a good spot of flat ground without having to bring in a bunch of gravel or excavate and all that kind of stuff. This is a good spot over here. It's already got a bunch of gravel and river rock sitting here as a nice pad. And it's all temporary because this thing's probably going to move when we decide to build and expand up here anyway. So I'm going to unload everything, get it out here, see if I can get this camper moved around. Got her. I'm always still so surprised at what a tank Stella is. So we're gonna leave her right here, a little bit closer to the house, a little bit more level ground. And for all of our guests this summer that are coming to stay, this will be a little bit better. Now I'm only one extension cord away from power, and now we're about 15-20 feet to connect to the sewer. So base is made. So I'm gonna go ahead and build the two side walls. I'm just gonna do this basically 8 feet all the way around with a little stem wall in the front to get us up to 9 feet for a nice little pitch roof, so the sidewalls are pretty simple. There's no windows or anything, so I'm just gonna lay them out and start building. Alright, well, I think that's pretty much gonna do it for me. Got a platform done, 2 of the walls. I miscalculated some lumber, so I gotta get some different lumber. And the wind is picking up because, like, looking over the mountains, looks like it's raining a little bit, so I'm gonna go ahead and pack everything up, head inside. I've had about enough for today.
Dream I heard a warning saying leave the rest, take only what you need. So keep on singing to those who listen, 'cause you can make it on your own. Time goes slowly, it's lonely when you got no one on your side. You gotta love one another, sister and brother, 'cause you only got one ride. I heard the falling rain this evening,
in the town on the hill where the apples grow and the church bells ring every hour or so. I took a little walk.
Alright, beautiful Saturday. We're out here on the mountain taking a little hike.
The sun rose up right above the highway.
I think there are bears at every corner.
Probably are, I guess.
I
think we missed the season. Hi! Oh my god. I'm so out of shape, man.
These old muddy shoes keep on walking the street.
Is there a bear behind this rock? If there is, you should tell me so. Maple.
wow, there's a little shelter. Like from Outdoor Boys. Maple, come here. Let's wait for Papa.
There's my reflection against the morning light.
Do you see that shelter in there? We're always watching YouTubes about like building stuff like that.
You better comb your hair, you better watch that door play.
That's all she needs.
You better stand up straight, man.
It's a good girl.
Recognize me.
Tina's a good girl.
Comfort me before I sleep. Dark side noise spinning around hurts my head.
All right, good morning. Well, it's Sunday. We had a great little hike up in the Beartooth yesterday, but my buddies that came through on their way to northern Montana about a week ago, they're actually going to be heading back to Ohio, so I'm actually going to go up to basically around Bozeman and meet them on their way back, and we're going to camp up there in the Gallatin National Forest. So got the van all packed up, ready to rock and roll. We're all set up for the night, so it's only a couple hours away from here, so I'm just going to get the little dummy in the van and we're going to get on the road. Alright, well, met up with the boys in Bozeman, got some food, and came out here to Gallatin Gateway and ran into a little bit of a snag. The spot that we were looking to camp in, since last time I was there 4 years ago, it was just like a fire road, like a fire access road. But I guess they've came in over the last few years and dug in and made some mountain bike trails. Stay over here. So it's now like under the Montana National Forest and all that stuff, so it actually doesn't even open until the 16th, which is in like 3 days, so we can't even get up the access road. So we drove around for a couple hours trying to find some spots in the area, and we ended up finding this little place right here, Greek Creek. It's right on I-91. It's a formal campsite, but it's better than nothing, so we'll just hang out here tonight and yeah, have a good time. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. All right, boys just got back. This is O'Reilly. This is Coleman. A couple of Ohio boys. So they're gonna set up their camp. All right, I'm gonna try to make my first loaf of bread. It's sitting here, like juiced up. So now I gotta form it, throw it in the Dutch oven. got a little chilly last night, but we survived. Just sitting around the fire making some breakfast. Got sea bear on some bacon. Got some veggie sausage and eggs for a Rilo. And we got pancakes coming up. Alright, that was a good time with the boys. We just packed up and we're hitting the road. We're ready to go home. Ready to see your mom? Yeah, I know you are. Alright, on the road.
And that's it for us this week. Remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.